Hello Leo, welcome to Truth All Told Tarot. This is your weekly reading for week commencing 7th of January 2019 for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising sign. I hope you are Leo. Here are the cards. We have the Prince of Swords or the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Magician, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Wands and the Moon. I've also pulled an Angel Oracle card for further clarification. I just want to start with the Moon. So this week, you may find this might be something that you've been through in the past or are going through now, where your emotions are playing havoc with your mind. They're creating illusions that aren't there. There's almost like magnifying things, magnifying issues, could be negativities cropping up in your head that isn't put in perspective. Things are being blown out of proportion. Also, the wolf and the dog, they signify the tamed and untamed fear within us, things that we can control and things that we find very difficult to get control of. And it's kind of like, I guess it's impairing your judgment, your view on things. It can talk about deception as well, this card. This can be an illusion of the mind. But maybe you have been deceived in the past as well. Maybe there were people that you trusted and it's left you in, while you're trying to progress. You know, it's easy to walk away from situations and people, but it's harder to walk away, to get rid of it in our heads. And this is exactly what the Moon card is all about, the illusion of the mind. And there's a need now, there's a necessity to get control of those emotions, to gain perspective in order to move forward. Because this kind of energy is also keeping you stuck. And where you want to push forward, this is a 9 of Wands, you want to reach a 10. You want to achieve a goal, you want to progress with your life. There's something that's making you feel stuck. You don't know which way to move. It could be choices to make. It could be in love. It could be in relationships. And I kind of think there's some kind of like doubt, fear, illogic going on in your head, things that aren't put in perspective. The swords are all about clarity and truth. But you see, they're also linked to the mind. And when somebody wears the blindfold, it's almost saying that it's not something that you want to face up to. You don't know which way to turn. The mind isn't clear. This can also it can also occur when we're trying not to see the truths of situations, when we are deceiving ourselves, and there's a fear of seeing the truth. You don't want to face up to the reality of the situation, but the universe is saying now this is important that you do face this situation head on. Because right now you want to push forward, you've gained some success, though however difficult, this person is tired, he's stacking up his wands, his achievements, he's ready to fight again, stand his ground for what he believes in. He wants to push forward to a 10, but he's tired, he's weary. And it's almost like this energy is going to hold you back from achieving that right now. It's going to hold you back from achieving progression. But the beautiful, I love the way these cards work out. The beautiful news in this reading is you have the Queen of Cups. And this is, she dips the toe into the water talking about emotions, and very much linked to emotions and intuition. The Moon's also very much about intuition. And this is a loving, it's a nurturing, it's a motherly energy. It could be a mother or partner or somebody who is trying to help support you and help get you out of a situation that you're in, or guide you and show you the way, really, intuitively. And the effect this person has is very enriching from the inside out. It builds emotional stability. But this can also talk about you. You see how big the Moon is here, and yet here the Moon is smaller, almost the size of a cup. And this is where things start becoming into perspective, when you get a grip on your emotions. And it starts from within. When you have emotional stability within, you become solid, you become more resilient to the ebbs and flows of life. And that projects stability on your external world, and it opens you up to success. Now, the other thing that I'm getting for this card as well is opening up to love. Maybe some of you have been hurt in the past, and there's a fear of getting involved in a relationship potentially again. You're wondering what choice to make. Do you go, it could be a choice of two people, to be fair, or it could be a choice to go on your own or go with somebody. So there could be choices in love. Love might be offered to you, as I say, as a support from somebody or as an energy. It could be saying that love may be offered to you to open your heart now and receive everything that the universe wants to bring in for you. Love, happiness, prosperity, success. This is a card of success. It's a card of perseverance. It's a card of pushing through. And I kind of think, certainly with the Queen of Cups above it, it is saying if you find that emotional stability, that emotional core, you won't be held back. At the moment, your mind, it's almost like it's playing tricks. It's an illusion. And it's time to put things into perspective and move forward, because you're meant for so much more than that. And you know that, because it's the Magician. This is about bringing major change to your life, changing areas of your life that you want to change for the better, Leo. You have the ability to manifest and transform your life, yourself, your attitude, your beliefs, your inner world, as well as your external world, for the better. You have the earthly energies. The Magician points to the earth, summoning the earthly energies that are on the table here, and he blends them with divine energies as he holds his wand up to the heavens. This is about blending spiritual, universal gifts with earthly tools, capabilities, transforming your life for the better, but almost like in a kind of destiny. This is almost, the meaning of the Magician as well. We don't transform our external world until we really transform our internal world. And that's really the teaching of the Queen of Cups in terms of getting that emotional stability. The Magician is more powerful than that in a way, because this is almost like where you didn't think that something was possible before. It's almost like you suddenly have this realization, this internal realization that you can make the impossible possible. You can achieve what you didn't think you could achieve. Maybe it's from times of people putting you down. Maybe it's times from being hurt in relationships. Maybe it's from times for not having enough money. You think that you can only achieve so far, or maybe only I'm such an age now, I can't achieve any more in life. These are the messages that I'm certainly feeling. And the Magician is saying, once you realise and believe, and the word is believe, on the inside, that you can actually go for something and change your life for the better, whatever stage of life that you're in, then the world opens up to you. The universe is allowed to come in and bring those gifts to you. This is almost kind of like, what do you call it? Something that absorbs things like lightning, lightning strike, almost like absorbing energy from the air and channeling it and blending it with earthly energies, tools, capabilities, experience, know-how, making it happen. You're almost like channeling that change within you. And once you understand and believe in that, you can project that on your external world. But those people who believe they can generally achieve more in any aspect of life. And that's what the Magician is saying. Open your mind. Open your mind and believe that you might just be able to make the impossible possible. And the Prince of Swords. This is you having clarity right above the Two of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. fast moving energy coming in, change. There may well be an offer associated. I'm just seeing the Queen of Cups and the Prince of Swords next to each other. There may well be a change associated with these cards. Maybe an offer of some kind coming in. It could be an offer of love. It could be an offer. This is a card of ambition. So it could be an offer of moving towards getting a new job, improving success in the workplace, going for that bonus, going for that promotion. It's positive energy. And searching for, seeing the goal on it, searching for that raw ambition, finding it, seeing your goal in sight and pushing towards it now with fast-moving energy. The path, the swords stand for truth and clarity. The path unfolds before you. All of a sudden you take that blindfold off and you've gone from a Two of Swords to a Knight of Swords. A card of achieving some success. This is a card of achieving some success, and it's fluid. It keeps moving, it keeps building. It's like a rolling stone. It keeps gathering pace, gathering energy until you achieve what you want to achieve. It's almost like you have fire in your belly again. And I do feel that for some of you. I think there's been some indecision. I think there's been some fear, some doubts. But I think you're going to answer those questions this week, Leo. The Angel Oracle card is Freedom. I'll just read that out to you, Leo. So this is, the angels guide you to freely express your true thoughts and feelings with love. You may feel trapped right now by life conditions. By drawing this card, the angels ask you to realise that you are the only jail keeper that ever surfaces in your own life. When you realise that you have the power to free, freedom follows. The power to be free, freedom follows. And that's this card. Everything that you do in life is by choice, and you are free to choose again. Even prisoners are free to choose their thoughts, so that they feel peace and happiness under any conditions. Yeah, I think that's beautiful. As I say, I think that's beautiful, and there is a liberation in this. I think there is a liberation of thought, a liberation of feeling stuck, a liberation from doubt and illusion, emotions running wild, getting a grip and beginning to believe in yourself and get fire in your belly and become more ambitious again. And that's where you need to be, Leo. I think that's where you're happiest. And opening your heart again. I think there's real ambition, but I think there's a desire to open your heart and do things from the heart as well as the head. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, Leo. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a great week, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.